to another video. So it's officially fall and it's actually super hot outside, of course, in California. So it's currently 85 degrees where I'm at right now, and I'm literally still wearing a big fall sweater. As a Southern Californian, I kind of like to pretend that it's actually fall even though it's literally 85 degrees out right now. So I actually have really been loving this little yellow turtleneck. I don't know why I don't wear turtlenecks super often, but I think it's cute. I also went for a more fall themed makeup look today. I don't do very well with like red or orange tones on my skin, so let me know if you like it. So this is the one place in my room where I actually have a decent amount of light. It's kind of one little corner of my room. I do have some like other fall decorations up, but I thought I would put this little pumpkin here for you guys to kind of spice up my video. Pumpkin spice up my video. So for today's video, I thought I would talk to you guys about some little known facts about me. Just some stuff I don't usually tell a lot of people, especially just on social media, just stuff I don't really touch on that much. Especially now because there are so many more of you that are new, I thought I would just talk a little more about myself. And what better way to do that than with things people don't really know about me, especially online. Alright, so I thought I'd start out with something super simple, something from my childhood. So I've actually played piano since I was 5 years old. When I was a kid, my mom had us in piano lessons every single week. Me and my sister are very like musical people, I guess. I wasn't a music major in college or anything, but playing piano is actually one of my favorite things to do like ever. A lot of songs will come back to me just like with muscle memory through my hands, and it's actually been a really big stress reliever as well. Whenever I'm kind of stressed out, I'll go to the piano and just kind of pick up a song or a few lines to a song even. And it shockingly really helps. I always leave feeling way less stressed, and I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. Unfortunately, when I went to college, I couldn't take my baby grand piano from my home to my dorm room because it would literally fill the entire space. But I do try to sit down as often as I can. I am pretty busy when it comes to work and stuff during the week, but if I do have some time, I try to sit down or even find a new song to play. So yeah, it's definitely not like a big secret of mine. It's just something I've never really said online before. So also while we're on the subject of music, I am a really big Panic at the Disco fan. I don't know if you guys are, but I like really love them. I saw them actually on my birthday of this year, and they were absolutely amazing. And I actually don't talk about it too much. It's not something people like really know about me unless you like know me personally, but like all of like the angsty music like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Paramore, like I love those guys. I could like jam out like in my car on the way home like every day. I have my little list on my phone, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. So I actually really love horror movies. I don't really love like super gory things when it comes to like psychological thrillers like The Shining or The Birds or anything like that. I'm absolutely in love with. But one thing I really have been watching lately, especially because it's around Halloween and it's fall, is American Horror Story. I know I just said I don't like gore, and that show is literally probably some of the most gory things you'll ever watch. There's something about it I really love. I love Evan Peters. I think he's a great addition. But I love the characters that Evan Peters always plays. I think my favorite season was probably Murder House, just because it was what kind of kicked it all off. And I love The Witch season 2. I'm not sure what it's called specifically, but if you want to start watching it, I would recommend Murder House, which is definitely the first season, or The Witch one. Currently, I'm actually watching the Cult season, which is the newest one they had available on Netflix, which is why I'm watching it. So here's some facts kind of related about food. I don't know if this is going to be interesting at all, but I know these are some things that people can relate to. So I am literally so obsessed with chocolate, guys. Like honestly, if I could eat chocolate like every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I literally would. I know when my body is telling me to stop eating chocolate. It's so bad. Like when I eat a lot of chocolate, which like happens more often than it should, it totally like comes out in my skin and like my body and stuff. So it's something I'm trying to get better about, but guys, it's like an addiction. Chocolate is an addiction. Don't tell me otherwise. So allergies. I'm actually slightly, maybe not slightly anymore. I'm allergic to avocados, which I know living in California, it's like the #1 thing that people eat around here, like avocado toast on top of your salad, bagels, like everything. Like people put avocado on everything here, which honestly is not a bad thing. I personally love avocados, especially as I've gotten older. I think my palate is changing and I really love the taste of avocados, and they're a healthy fat. They're good for your body, just not for mine. I kept thinking to myself that maybe like the more I eat them, my like allergy will kind of go away. No, that doesn't happen. I was actually at work one day, and that morning for breakfast I had made myself a bagel with some cream cheese with avocado on top, as well as the everything but the bagel seasoning. It was really good, but I got to work and kind of started feeling not so good. My throat kind of tightened up and it was not a good situation. I went to get some Benadryl, but it's a big bummer because I actually really love it, but it might kill me, so I'm gonna stop eating it. So this is something that people in my personal life already know about me. I talk about it all the time, but one of my goals in life is to own a pug. I don't know where this love of pugs came from. My aunt and uncle had 2 pugs actually growing up, so whenever we went there for Easter, we could like play with these pugs. But actually, side note, I'm also allergic to short hair dogs, and I think pugs are short hair dogs. So the sad truth of it is I probably can never own one in my entire life, but I still want one so bad. Alright, so when I was a kid, I actually was such a tomboy. Both me and my sister actually. We wore like our backwards caps and like our camouflage shorts and t-shirts. We loved to ride our skateboards. There was a point where we went to skate park like I think every day or every weekend. We had a lot of boys on our block that we grew up with, so we loved to like play outside with them, and we loved to like play sports, which is really funny to look back on just because I am so in love with like fashion and beauty, and I love doing makeup and hair and all of it. So it's weird that I was such a tomboy back then. So some of you may know I started my blog before my freshman year of college, which was a little over 4 years now. So a lot of my blog posts are centered around college, whether that's advice or posts about my major. I have a ton of posts that are related to college, and all of them are very positive. Like I had a very good college experience. I went to school right on the beach in San Diego. There was like really not much I can complain about. But I did actually have a pretty rough sophomore year for a variety of reasons that I won't really go into in this video. It was probably one of my hardest school years ever for like a multitude of reasons. So if you guys have any questions about like getting through tough times in college, I would like love to make a video about that or even a blog post, because it's definitely something I went through, but it definitely made me way stronger of a person in the end. Like I think I needed to go through that in order to become like who I am today, which like is super cheesy, and I hate to be such a cheeseball honestly, but sometimes there's someone out there that like needs to hear that, and I'm like happy to be someone to be honest. So sticking to that topic, this is definitely something I haven't talked about much online before. I think I might have made a blog post a long time ago about it, but when I was a freshman in high school then, which is now 8 years ago, I had like my first panic attacks, and I started dealing with a lot of anxiety when I was like 14 years old. Looking back on it now, there's like definitely a reason that I started to get a lot of anxiety, and since then it's definitely been something I've had to learn from and learn to cope with and find things that make me feel better if I am going through a lot of anxiety at one point, because let's be honest, going through college and even work comes with a lot of anxiety, and you have to learn to deal with it. And I did want to touch upon this only because I know so many people do deal with anxiety, and I want to be someone who's open about it, but also because online I know a lot of things look so perfect, and like everyone's Instagram is so filtered and everyone's always having fun and no one's going through anything. But honestly, that is 100% not the case. Like what you're seeing is a perfected version of someone's life. And I know a lot of younger kids like look up to other Instagrammers. Like there's so many online personalities that I look up to, but also have to realize that their life isn't always that perfect. But yeah, I don't want this to be like a sad or a negative video, so like that's all I'll say about it. But those were just a few points I wanted to touch upon. So I think that's about it. I don't have any like super crazy facts. Those are just a few things about me that like not too many people online know about me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get another video up, but things have just been kind of hectic in my life recently. But if you liked this video, please give it a like, and if you're new, please subscribe if you want to. So I hope you guys are having a great October so far and you're pumped for Halloween. So hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!